We announced extra measures this weekend over and above all the other measures that have already been in place for quite some time. So the question is not whether we are going to be announcing anything else again, but rather what are the measures which are already in place to protect staff. And for that I would call Balázs to the podium to give a summary of the state of play on that.
Indeed, hi Lily. So as Eric says, indeed, we have had pretty tough and strict measures in place since the beginning of the crisis mid-March, and the recent measures that were announced over the weekend simply reinforce them in certain aspects. But just to give you, a summary of what we've introduced in the past month. So, as you know, we kept the presence of our staff down to 20% per department in the objective or with the goal of ensuring adequate physical distancing. Now, masks are being provided to those colleagues who come to the office, and it's obligatory to wear them as of the 1st of September across our buildings. On top of that, we also provide sanitizers to colleagues present in the buildings. We have rigorous cleaning protocols introduced for all common spaces, and we've also upgraded our office cleaning provisions, including 4 meeting rooms. Now, you will know that as of the 1st of September, we also introduced temperature checks at the entrance of our most busy buildings. On top of that, only essential missions are allowed, and the vast majority of our meetings are held digitally. So these are the rules that we had in place already before the weekend, and now we've introduced a couple of additions to these rules.
Thank you, Balázs. To put it in context, Lily, I think you need to change the perspective to understand that, in fact, the meetings that we are talking about, the special chess meetings, or as they're called in French English, in our Globish here, which bring together members of the cabinet that are looking at a file that is foreseen to go to college the following week, and the meetings of the heads of cabinet on Monday and the meeting of the College of Commissioners are among the last meetings that continue to take place entirely physically, as opposed to the vast majority of other meetings that take place in the Commission and which now have been moved online. And therefore, the members of cabinet, the heads of cabinet, were actually exposed in a way which many other colleagues are not. Hence, the measures which have been announced. As far as the College of Commissioners is concerned, the meetings continue to take place physically, but with reduced presence, and as you know, very rigorous social distancing measure being applied.